Hiya Borkers, especially the patrons that are listed on the screen before you. These are the ones that have given me more than just the support that you guys are giving me right now, and I would like to thank them very much. And if you want to be just like them, go ahead and click on the Patreon link in the description. At least $1 a month gets you on this list, more will give you additional benefits. Enjoy the video. Hiya Borkers, I'm Jalen Fulf, and welcome back to Zeus, Master of Olympus, the Trojan War. Last time we were here, we completed the colonies, the first colony. And if we go into our world map here, we can see it is complete all the way over in, if we go all the way over here, Pergamum, which, surprisingly, is dangerously close to our rival Troy. They've already taken Lyrnessus, Miletos, Ethiopia, Kyme. They haven't taken Ascania yet, but it's surprising to me how Pergamum is still the only one still standing after all of this. But that's just our colony, nothing to worry about. Now, the only thing we'll lose if Troy decides to invade Pergamum, our only colony, is we'll lose the ability to sell armor and sculpture to them because that's what they need. They're too close to opposing territory. But what we also lose is the ability to get essential goods for our production of wine and olive oil. Which, surprisingly, we already have. It's just... we already have all that production, it's just... don't think we can necessarily deal with all of that. But anyway, our next goal is to set up our next colony. But we also have an upcoming quest to worry about. Which quest, you may ask? We'll have to see what that comes when it comes about. But what we do need to know, of course, as well, we also have to set up for our colony. And we already have several of those ingredients, as we see now. 64 sheaves of wheat. That is going to be plenty for our next setup. But we also have the jugs of olive oil set up in place. And that's going to be laid out for us. Now, did that get rid of all of our olive oil supply? Sadly, it did not. Now, because we already have all of our wheat laid out in place for us, I'm gonna go ahead and not accept wheat over here, but I'll accept fish here, just because we are running way too high on the supply here, and the moving supply here. So, waiting on the quest, waiting on the wood, waiting on the fleece, and waiting on the armor. That's our next steps. Now, are we selling any armor by chance? We are not buying or selling armor. That's good. But wait a minute, what about our bronze? Oh no, I think we lost our access to bronze. We lost our access to bronze if we think about it. Because let me look. Who are we getting it from? We were getting our bronze from Miletos, Kyme, and that's it. We don't have any troops at the moment, and we can build some, yes. But, as you can see here, it might be a bit complicated, as well as we're going to be approaching wolf territory if we decide to do that. So I don't know what to do here. I think it'll work out. We're not necessarily needing elite. We're not necessarily needing elite housing just yet, so this might work out in our favor. Anyway, our wheat supply is completely stocked as it looks. But our lady is collecting the fish instead. So what do? Do we want to exchange fish and wheat? Then what else do we need? We lost access to bronze, we lost access to armor. The only way we can actually do something is to... We can't demand anything because we don't have an armor. We don't have a military. So the best we can do is probably start asking for armor. Depending on the mood of our partners. Like, Argos could supply it to us. Am I trading with Argos at the... I'm trading with Sparta at the moment. I can definitely buy armor from them. Who else am I trading with at the moment? Mycenae... Lemnos... Salamis... Argos. Can definitely... Oh, we're selling armor to them. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. We can buy armor from Sparta. But I only need, like, 8. I only need, like... Yeah, I can take the 12. I just need the extra for whatever.
Greetings, mortal. I, the Lord of the Sea, have a quest for you.
Okay. Greetings, mortal. I, the Lord of the Sea, have a quest for you. When I, Poseidon, built the walls of Troy, I placed the Palladium inside the city. As long as Troy has the sacred object, the city will never fall. Find Odysseus and ask the hero to steal it. You'll find that Troy will weaken. So only Odysseus can penetrate the walls of Troy, it looks like. I may have to start building Odysseus's hall. But as it stands, I think Odysseus oh my god, I didn't want to build that there. I think Odysseus actually does require elite housing. We may have to build our elite housing. So let's see. Great popularity, excellent citywide health, 32 jugs of olive oil, 16 amphorae of wine. Yes, we need the elite housing. But can we build it on this coastline? We cannot. Can we build it on this plateau? It's possible, but we have to get past the wolves. So... With Odysseus set in place, I need to start getting all of my stuff. So while getting the olive oil, I also need to make sure that this place is supplied. The new place over here is supplied. This is gonna be wow. So guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and start building a housing block. Particularly from that Zeus Heaven website that I was talking about from the first episode when I built the common housing block. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Alright, so I have this set up from the Zeus Heaven website, taken from... Once again, this is also from the Zeus Heaven user Plebus. Thank you again, Plebus. Who also, if you recall from the first episode, I credited him for this block which he used which I believe he built specifically for this campaign entirely. And I was experimenting with a couple of blocks myself, and this is one of the options that I was going for. Luckily, I used it. So thank you again. It was between this and I believe I was also considering Octavian II's elite block in this area, but might consider it for Tenedos as well. So, down the line, we'll be working with that. But here's the situation. With this appeal in place, let me just see appeal. Yup, very appealing, somewhat appealing. Yup. We should have enough appeal for our elite housing. Home needs 1 skein of fleece. Okay, so we're running low on fleece here. Are we selling fleece at all? We are not selling fleece. Okay, we definitely need the fleece. That is a severe, very severe low. Wow. And we're losing to the sanctuary as well. Oh my god. Okay, I need to buy more sheep. I wanted this spot to be an alternate accepting for fish because of the granaries. Also, I reversed back a little bit to allow for the episode to be replayed a little bit, so I am going to get the quest again. But that's okay. I'm fine with it. Alright, we've got plenty of fleece. Let me just make sure that we have the required stuff beforehand. We got the stuff, we got the stuff, we got the stuff, we got the stuff.
Greetings, mortal. I, the Lord of the Sea, have a quest for you.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and rebuild Odysseus where I did it last. Heroes Hall for Odysseus over here. Excellent citywide health, 8 elite houses. We already have the 4 to start with. Again, we're starting with the 8 because we need that for Odysseus. And let me just make sure... Plenty of fleece to work with. So let me just wait until we get the 4, and then that'll be it. How many workers are we? We're unemployed, 22. That makes sense, too, considering all this stuff. And of course, our guys are going over there. Now, something here is telling me that we're going to have some disaster in the future. But that's okay. I don't know if it's going to be this episode or the finale of this one. Because I know we have one more colony and then one more main city episode after this. So that should be settled. Wait a minute, what do we got here? Let me go ahead and... Because we now have citizens, we're going to go ahead and start buying, but I want to see... Are they going to be able to buy? Too distant. Alright. I'll go ahead and set up a, place for them. So, maintenance office here. We're going to have a storehouse over here, away from the block that accepts fleece and olive oil. Not sculpture, but olive oil. 16 each. We don't need that many per housing. And then for our granary, we're gonna make them accept wheat. That should work out. Okay, we got our 4. I'm gonna set up another set of housing. Up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna be the 8 to start. And for Odysseus, I do believe they have to be functioning, yes. They gotta be functioning housing. Yeah, see, every single bit of wheat and their mother is gonna come over to this block. Plus, where... I think the fleece and olive oil start over here for a bit before moving up over here. By the way, since we're gonna need all our workforce and supply, we're probably not gonna need this much wheat anymore. Now that we've got all our wheat in stock and supply. So I think what I can do... Oh no, the grapes are already all set. Tribute paid. Wise Jalen, you were unable to accept my tribute of 4 pieces of sculpture. Taken from Ascania. Yeah, once we build up our armor, we're gonna go ahead and... Armories, we're gonna go ahead and set up for a war... for, invasion and conquest of these guys. Eventually, as well, I also want to go ahead and set up some storehouses to accept armor, wine, and another little thing over here that would be required for what's in the military tab. Oh, right. We don't have horses. Yet. So horses are out of the question for right now, but we have our setup.
I have
do we have... These guys are gonna run low on fleece very soon.
My dearest, worship me, and I'll make your soldiers find great strength.
We are definitely going to need Athena at some point. I'm gonna tell you that much. We're definitely going to need Athena. We've got Poseidon, Athena, and Hades, and I think we can use all of them, if I'm not mistaken. Who else could we potentially build here? Zeus and Hephaestus down the line. I think Hephaestus abandoned us. Alright, after a while, yeah, we should have enough for the next 7 blocks of housing. I'm gonna go ahead and set them up away from the wolves as a good start.
Has anyone seen my spear? How can I be a spear carrier without my
Build this
spear?
home in a high appeal area, really? 1, 2, 3, 4. Build this home in a high appeal area. 1, 2, 3, 4. And guess what? People are moving away because of the low appeal. Tell you what, though. We have monuments, I believe. Yes, we do. Population, colony, happiness. I'll go ahead and set up the first monument down here. Let's set up colony for this one, because I want to honor the colony already. After a while of appeal, set this up. Make sure these are all set. High appeal, high appeal. Set up an edge monument over here for happiness. And then what about these guys? High appeal. I will definitely need to work on the monuments. And population. Down the road, we'll be collecting more housing for our guests. Down the road, we'll be needing more housing. And that will definitely be in great consideration down the line, considering that high appeal is necessary here. Argos needs olive oil. Just dispatch it. Just dispatch it. They need it. I know we've run low on olive oil as a result, but that's okay. We're still producing more. That's fine. Am I selling wine? I might need wine down the line. Wine. Available for import. And these guys don't have a place for wine, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on the storehouses up here as well. Storehouse for... Let's set one up for wine on this one, and then we set one up here for armor. How are we doing on the armor supply? Oh, this one accepts way too few. Okay, I see what's going on here. Let me tell this guy to get armor as well, because we're going to need that.
My dearest.
Oh, and these guys must get fleece. Not yet. We want to fill up the other spot first. Want to fill up this spot first with stuff first, because these guys are gonna go over here first, and then we can start with the get process. How are we doing? 32 skeins of fleece, 16 planks of wood, 24 suits of armor. We have the armor, but I want to wait on it. Because I want to fulfill the quest first. How are we doing on the quest, by the way? The elite houses are done. We need the jug, the olive oil, and the wine. So I mean, yeah, I can get started on the armor. The wine is still in the works. Okay, so armory. This one is telling me place the arms vendors here. And the back one is gonna go in the dead center. My hope is that both can actually pick up the armor. The armor stuff is very close to the block as it is. I'm just worried that the far one isn't going to be able to get it. No, the far one is going to get it, okay. So yeah, these guys have started up. Once we build up our armories, we're gonna delay the colony process and start on invasions. Shit, are you serious? I have to start collecting sculpture now? So tell you what, I'll start accepting that sculpture. And I have to trade it away, because I don't need use for it right now. Where's my trading to Pergamum? There it is. So trading to Pergamum. Oh, imports. We do have exports for grapes and olives. That's a given. In case we have any extras, but I don't need it at the moment. Let me hold off on the armor for now. And let me see who will... Hold on. Who buys sculpture? Who buys my sculpture? If I ever get it. Oh, surprise, surprise, nobody. Okay, so all the sculpture to myself, I guess. Oh no, wait, this guy's gonna keep losing access. Oh my god. It's because the armor is not enough. Oh, that's right, I can still buy armor from these guys. No, I need the 24. 24 is 6 a slot, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, which leaves only 9 slots when the sculpture is ready. So I'll do that. And the sculpture is going to be a storage place if I ever need it. Perfect. And there's no more places for armor. But what matters is Odysseus. He's gonna get a 16 wine soon. The olive oil is still in the works. I could go ahead and oh wait, I have the olive oil already in place. Can I start emptying from here? Yes, I can start emptying from here as well. Let me start emptying. And, well, yeah, I can go ahead and get started on everything else. Do I seriously need this many wheat farms? I think having a lot of these wheat farms is going to be a problem.
Please, let me fulfill an outstanding request.
Thank you, Hermes! Oh my goodness. Hermes is a savior. Actually, let me go ahead and start fixing up this area a little bit. These fish ponds are supposed to be a placeholder, right? Actually, let me start putting some more elite housing down, and I can replace with fish ponds if need be. So let's see. High appeal area, 1, 2, 3, 4. Build, build. High appeal area, 1, 2, 3, 4. Build, build. And again, high appeal area. Alright, let me build fish ponds. So fish pond 1, fish pond 2, fish pond 3. Let me wait till everybody gets armor first. Then I'll start distributing the wine. Or at least this guy fills up. Wait, how are we doing on Odysseus? The 16 amphorae of wine are in storage. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait on the wine because of that. Tell you what. Who needs wheat right now? Who buys wheat? I could probably use it at this point, or at least... Yeah. Who needs the food? Ascania doesn't trade. Oh my god. Okay, so Ascania is a no-trade zone at this point. But they may start distributing goods soon. I think at best, whoever buys food in particular will be the best one to get wheat from me. I think we're gonna send some wheat over to Bergamum. 16 sheaves of wheat. I could just start sending wheat to everybody if I wanted to. I mean, Hermes, you didn't necessarily have to fulfill it for me, but I'm glad you did. I would have willingly sent all the wheat over. Now, what about relationships? Who is bitter, a little bit bitter with me right now? Congenial, that is high opinion. Who has low opinion of me right now? Nobody. So I'm stuck with what I got. For the time being, at least till I start easing up my resources. The transportation resources. Take it. Take it. I might need to start storing more. I might need to use up the space and start storing more until needed. Store the wheat. Store the wheat. And this is only temporary till I start losing a lot of this. That's my problem right now, is all the wheat. I'm storing too much of it. And this one says get wheat because this is the closest one. Wait. Yeah, that's the closest one to the block. And eventually, as we go along, we'll also start putting fish up here and then fish over here. Because we're going to need all of that. Thanks for the gift. Let me... No, that's going to be problematic. I think it'd be best if I just shut down the wheat industry for now. Shut her down, boys. Industry shut down temporarily while we have a surplus. Did I ask these guys to get? I got these guys to get. Alright, that's the fleece storage. They'll definitely be needing that at some point. Now, what about olive oil? How are we doing on olive oil? Oh god, that much olive oil? I'm gonna start asking these guys to get. These guys definitely need that olive oil at some point. Until the appeal of the neighborhood increases. It's a good point, too, because these guys are running low on monuments, and we're going to start putting some here, here, and here, like we did with the last few. Because that's going to cover the appeal here as well. Want wine. The wine's going to be on hold for now. I'm gonna wait until 16 or at least 16 are over here, just so we have enough for everybody. Oh, what else do I need? I have suits of armor, but not the armed forces just yet. I'm surprised these guys are not necessarily running that much on olive oil, food, and fleece. Although technically, considering the odds here, we might be considering the odds here at the expense of all of that. Just go ahead and start getting rid of all of these guys. 2, 3, 4. That will cover 64. I put too much wheat farms, I know. At least that's going to help me in the long run, because now what I can do is put down more carting sheds. That'll cover those guys. How many do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8. We'll put one more down here because that's going to replace these guys, but I want to let this fleece handle its situation first, and then go low here. Dispatch. Looks like we're running low on olive oil already. Hang on.
My cart is too light. It's time to load it up
Okay.
again with more goods.
Okay, never mind. Shepherds are refusing to leave the carting shed. Yeah, that makes sense. Shorten this maintenance guy's route bit. How are we doing on monuments? Ooh, we got a monument. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and build a happiness monument on this end. That should cover this side a bit. And then we can take care of this one to cover this. How many companies do we have, actually? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're gonna have a 5th company soon. Yeah, I think that's what we'll end up doing, is we'll start setting up the, stuff over here. Most honored Jalen, I, Nestor, humble governor of your colony Pergamum, am at my wits' end. The army of our rival Troy is on its way here to attack us, and I don't have enough troops of my own to defeat them. You are my only hope. I am begging you to send me some troops within 2 months to turn back the foe. Yes, I will. I don't think I can enlist any help from other cities. So let me go ahead and start sending half of my troops off, or at least 3/5 of my troops off to... I think we only need, like, these guys. Two companies. Just so we have enough to work with. Dispatch them all. Because we kind of need the stuff anyways. You know what, I think I'm just gonna lose this little area of sheep, and then just go ahead and put some more down. I think that's gonna be too much for that little spot anyways. Don't you guys think? But of course, if I put it all the way out here, they're gonna start leaking into this little area, and I don't want to do that. Let me just wait till this guy leaves, and then do that. Perfect. That way, at least they'll be contained in one place and not have to worry about it. Where are my growers? Oh, they're all over here, I see. Alright. That makes sense. Oh, and I have a maintenance guy over here. I may as well just go ahead and start building more wineries since we're gonna need them. Down the line anyways. Alright, we're all filled up over here. Keep asking them to get. Shit! There were not enough. Now we lost access to at least some sculpture. Oh my god, our colony. colony's gone. Shit. Okay, so I think I got a plan. I'm gonna need pergamum. But I'm gonna have to be extra careful, too. We lost much of our troops as a result of that battle. And as a result, we've also lost our only colony. Temporarily, until we get him back. I knew Troy was going to start attacking if we wasted a lot of time. I've got a lot of fleece. Should start setting that aside soon. Yeah, I'll start setting him aside because we're running on the brim here. Set aside fleece, good. Could we possibly take you guys back by getting more? Obviously, we may be getting new citizens, too.
What other god can offer you a kraken?
Already? Odysseus? Are you kidding me? How much olive oil do we have in each of our? 197 and 276. This guy's gonna have to collect more olive oil at some point, and these guys are really gonna need that olive oil. So I think I'm gonna hold off on the olive oil. I'm gonna hold off on Odysseus for now, while we're still producing. Try to fill up as much as we can. First off, beforehand, because we're going to lose a lot of this olive oil in the process anyway. So yeah, holding off on Odysseus for now. I could still technically set aside... Oh, I don't have wood. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set aside armor. Why not? How are we doing troops? Got it. 778888. Got it. 778888. These guys still need to rank up.
Please let me fulfill an outstanding request.
My city's no longer worthy due to the olive oil shortage. Oh, never mind. How are we doing? 229, alright, so these guys are filling up at least. It's just... Here, I'm gonna go ahead and set up some more olive oil supply. There. At least we can get more olives in place. Alright, so at least we got something to start with. I am loath to speak your name because it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I am extremely angry with you. There's no telling what I might do. Holy shit! I'm gonna have to invade at some point. What kind of... I have to get this little piece of troop back up in force, so I don't have the extras to work with. Shit! I could get wine going, but at the same time, these guys are a problem. Can I get a happiness monument, please? How are we doing on the wheat supply? 76. I want to shorten it just enough to get the wheat back up and running.
What other god can offer you a kraken?
$35 olive oils, but we need more. I need to buy wood. That's what I need to do. Buy from Ithaca, selling planks of wood to other cities, because people are giving me gifts. That's fine. Start buying the wood. Who else could I buy from? The wood, at least. Ithaca... That's it. Just Ithaca. with the amount of workers I might have to bring back, I'm gonna have to bring back the wheat. I'm gonna end up with low workers. 0 workers needed. Oh my god, we just got them. Oh my god, guys, I think we can do this. Let me just go ahead and get the quest going. And with that, we'll wait for Odysseus' return, but in the meantime, we also have to wait for our chance to get the stuff. Also, I think one way I can get the appeal going is if I start putting these benches down in between the monuments. If I do this, if I do that, and that, does that increase the appeal here? No, it does not. So we're gonna have a problem. We're definitely gonna have a problem.
World-renowned Odysseus, King of Ithaca, is here.
I am the world-renowned Odysseus, King of Ithaca. I'll battle any of your nemeses. If you have no nemeses for me to fight, then I will simply enjoy your hospitality. You may take my hospitality, but I'm gonna have to ask you to turn right back around, because I need you for this quest. Of course, I'll also need you later, because you're gonna be needed to conquer Pergamon. So where is our buddy Odysseus? On his way to Troy, possibly? Wherever he's ending up. We'll check back in a couple of months. Ascania is useless to me at this point in time, so I'm gonna postpone while I get my troops back up and running. Let me see what Ascania is doing. Ascania is useless to me at this point, because we do not have... because they don't have the goods that we need. I think I may have done a stupid by invading them. But I'll take their drachma anyways. Probably the last time I'll ever get anything from them. Nope. Well, I mean, that actually did us a favor, but let me go ahead and push this back to accept. Just so there's enough room up here.
The Nereids and all the creatures of the sea are rejoicing. You have succeeded.
Odysseus has stolen the Palladium from Troy, and the city's defenses will soon weaken. As a reward for completing this quest, you may now construct a commemorative monument in my honor. How big is the monument? Large Poseidon statue, a 4x4. A 4x4. Okay. So a 4x4 is not going to be a bit much. Come to think of it. Bit much. But it will help me in the long run. Although, I technically do think that the Poseidon statue will actually work over here, if I think about it. It might be too big for the sake of things, considering it now juts out. But again, we need it for the Appeal over here, yes. The city of Ithaca has fallen into disarray and has gone into isolation, separating itself from the world. Any relations you might have had with the city have been severed. What the fuck? Oh, that's right! Because we brought Odysseus in. We brought Odysseus into our city, and he's needed for this mission. Oh my god, because now Ithaca's gonna go away. That's right. Without their leader, they're gonna be in
What other god?
big trouble.
A kraken?
Holy shit. Let me just keep the fish pond there, actually, since I kind of need it at this point. Wine needed. Let me check my military. All my troops. We're going off a conquering, boys. Going off a conquering. Odysseus, help me here. So since Ithaca's gone, where was my... Did I have a post for them? I had a post for them. Buying wood from them. Shit. And that was my only potential source of wood. I mean, I could start using my troops to raid for plunder. The one that I need is wood or bronze. But I think wood is what I need right now. Lemnos buys. Who sells? No one sells apart from Ithaca, who was... Oh my god. That is disgusting. Oh, but I do have the 16 planks of wood anyway, so that doesn't matter anyways. Alright, I did mean to fast forward as well while I was here. Yes. Pergamum is ours. And how many troops did we lose? 1 each. Oh, and a full... No, 1 each. It works out. It works out. So let me go ahead and set up my conquest monument. Where shall I put it? Out here. So now I can set up the elite housing that I need. Okay, so I believe with that out of the way, is that all that's left? That is all that's left, the planks of wood. Perfect. And I will be perfectly set up for the last colony. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and take some time to strengthen up my military. And in order to do that, I need to build my winery. But where does this walkthrough tell me? Where does the housing block page tell me to put the wineries? Okay, so for this one, winery number 1 is going to go all the way over here, and then winery number 2 is going to go all the way over here. Perfect. That leaves the 2 spaces for the horsemen, whenever that comes up. Might I say, I do believe we're going to have a lot of companies, if you think about it. Holy shit, that many? Yeah. And that works out in our favor, too. Odysseus is going to be really happy with us. Or at least Odysseus is going to be in our favor. I mean, I would go ahead and start setting aside the wood for the colony, but this walkthrough is actually telling me as well. If I go in here. Right now I need Miletus, Kyme, and Ethiopia. Miletus, Kyme, and Ethiopia. With Ascania too close to Troy, it's too much of a risk. So yeah. So let's let our guys move in. Get the armor in place. Oh yeah, then the food lady's gonna collect the fish, too. Perfect! It works out in our favor. What's up here? Appeal of the neighborhood. Are you kidding me? Do we need another monument for this?
What other god can offer you a kraken?
Over here, too. How cannot evolve some of the buildings in the area have reduced the neighborhood's appeal? Yeah. So in the end, these guys are going to be lacking in terms of the companies that they'll be getting, so we'll be ending up with 2, 4, 6, 8. We'll be down a company when we get to all of our invading.
How can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
So we are going to be all powerful as expected. Let me just see how we're going to do with the increased military. 10 companies. 10 companies of 8. And I do believe... Yeah, we got the 10. Alright. So I think what we're going to do...
Roast my friends apart.
We're going to... Kyme is going to give us some more wood and bronze. We're going to need them in our process. So we're going to go ahead and send everybody out to attack Kyme, the weakened Amazonian forces. Hang on. Yeah, it is a weakened Amazonian force, so we can technically... No, we're gonna need... We need everybody for... Here's what we're gonna do. 4, 3, 1. 4, 3, 1. I'm gonna do 2 of you guys over at Kyme. I'm gonna do... No. I'm gonna do 4 of you guys over at Miletus. And then for Ethiopia, we're gonna need Odysseus and the rest of you. Everybody's going. So with everybody going out of their way, we should have enough to get everybody. Our army has been defeated at the Amazon city of Kyme. Its ruler, Penthesilea, has thwarted our goal of crushing them under our sandal. So 2 was not enough. 4 was not enough. 4 and Odysseus was not enough. We're gonna need everybody. We're gonna need everybody again. Gonna need everybody again. Oh. And with a weakened army too, Pergamum's under attack, let's send everybody back.
My dearest, Worship me, and I'll make your soldiers.
But
find
Troy's also
great
too
strength.
strong as well, so we're gonna end up losing Pergamum anyways. It doesn't really matter. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Oh, Happiness Monument. Excellent! We'll definitely be needing that. Oh my god!
My dearest, worship me, and I'll make your soldiers find great strength.
Okay.
Have come down from Mount Olympus.
So I'm gonna have a lot to work with, and I'm gonna have to get... Nutty the fuck? Oh my god, Ethiopia's coming for us. I have 42 grand drachma anyway. I'm gonna definitely go ahead and start taking care of them. Also, Kaime, we're gonna go ahead and send everybody after you. Everybody, including our guys at Pergamum. Two months for Ethiopia. Employees needed. Shit. What happened? Oh, auto... bribe.
My dearest, worship me, and I'll make your soldiers find great strength.
Oh, these guys are actually preparing for the big guns. Bribe, please. And... these guys will have to... Hang on, pause. These guys. What did I do with the auto? Hold on. Snakes. Send you back here. Wait, what the fuck? How am I supposed to do this? Doesn't really matter. They can stay there. They can stay there.
What other god can offer you a kraken?
Now I'll definitely need Miletos again. So, enlist all, please. And you'll be going off. Now, while that's going on, we can increase appeal down here. With 2 monuments. Victory, Conquest, Happiness. I'll go ahead and send a Victory Monument. Another Victory Monument. That sets up that category. We'll also need more over here. So I'll go ahead and set these guys up. There we go. Conquest. And Happiness. That'll set up our 11th company. Alright, waiting on our invasion results. Miletos conquered. Perfect. I'm saving up my monuments.
What other god can offer you a kraken?
How are we doing on troops? Did everybody... Yes, everybody's back. I'll go ahead and send everybody again for Ethiopia this time. And list all, dispatch. Pergamon's not going to help us this time around. So what I'm going to do, give a gift of... my extra fish.
Please let me fulfill an outstanding request.
Alright. So we'll wait on that. The plan here is once we come back to the city, we're going to... Alright. That's good. When we get back to the city, we're gonna have horses in stock. So the horses are gonna go over here and here in the 2 slots that are still left over, which is perfect. That's a good given. We have 2 slots here for monuments each. And I'll have to figure out how the appeal works here first, before doing anything. Although... how does the appeal work here? Let me see appeal. Oh my god, the appeal is... it's on this side. It's on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So let's do this. Conquest Monument. 1 here, 1 here. That's up that appeal. Quick check on the appeal category. And we should be okay starting from there.
What other god can offer you a kraken?
But I think as far as things go, that might be too much. So, I think with that, we should be in the clear for the next setup of the mission? Oh, how are we doing on the wheat, by the way? Oh. But I want to make things a little fairer on ourselves, too. Because we've invaded Kaime, MacLeod, and Ethiopia, they are now bitter. What do they want? What could they get to at least let me appease them? I can gift them some of my fleece, my extra fleece. MacLeod, I can start gifting some wine since I've already done all that. And Ethiopia will do the exact same thing. We'll gift my wine, leftover wine. Yes, we'll wait on those guys. And I believe with that, we should be done. So let me go ahead and pause, make sure our world is all set. Docile, Ascania, highly. All right. Troy, Lernessus. We're not quite sure on these 2 just yet, but we are gonna take care. We are going to take care of them at the end. Kaime, Miletos, and Ethiopia. We're all set with those. Salamis. We're good there. And I do believe with that, that should be it. Let me go ahead and do a quick save. Or rather, go over here. This is going to be where we set up for the next time. Or rather, set up here for next time. Do a quick save. That's going to be this one. And what I'm going to do next is... and then what I'm finally going to do to finish it off, set aside goods. And that'll be all set for our colony. So, we'll wait till the end. Next time we see each other, the final colony, Tenedos. The final colony, Tenedos. Are you guys ready for this? We're approaching our assault on Troy.
The crafty Odysseus has retrieved the Palladium, the first step in weakening Troy. He has been heard talking about an ingenious plan to break through the walls of Troy, though one must remember that Odysseus doesn't always make a lot of sense. With Odysseus away from Ithaca, scores of suitors have descended upon the city, hoping to convince the fair Penelope, Odysseus' wife, to reject her sometimes batty husband and choose another. Choked by the vast number of suitors in the city, Penelope has had no choice but to remove Ithaca from the world stage until she finds a way to deal with all the suitors.
So that is the reason that Ithaca has severed itself from the world. And that's all it's going to be done for Zeus, Master of Olympus in today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, leave a like, post your comments, hit subscribe to the notification bell, share this video with your friends, and as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Until next time!